It happens fast. A small itch quickly turns into a frantic scratching cycle, and within hours, your dog has torn open a bright red, inflamed patch of skin known as a hotspot. The standard veterinary approach often relies on chemical sprays or synthetic steroids to suppress the symptoms, but there is a well-tested, holistic protocol that treats the infection and soothes the pain using entirely botanical ingredients. To treat a hotspot at home, you need 4 items: chamomile tea, alcohol-free witch hazel, bentonite clay or colloidal oatmeal, and medical-grade manuka honey. These ingredients work symbiotically with your dog's natural skin barrier. They neutralize the active infection and soothe the agonizing surface symptoms, all without adding toxic stress to your dog's system. Step 1 is halting the cycle. Hotspots are acute moist dermatitis. They thrive on trapped moisture. To stop the infection from spreading, we have to expose the wound to the air. Take a pair of blunt-nose safety scissors and trim away the matted fur surrounding the lesion. Keep the scissors completely parallel to the skin to avoid any accidental cuts if your dog suddenly jumps or moves. Removing this hair abruptly dismantles the warm, damp microclimate where bacteria multiply rapidly. Next, we cleanse and cool the area. Brew a strong cup of chamomile or green tea and let it chill completely in the refrigerator. Soak a clean cotton pad in the cold tea and gently press it directly against the inflamed skin. Do not rub or scrub the area, as this will only cause further pain and tissue damage. This animated diagram shows exactly how the tea works. The natural plant tannins act as mild astringents, binding directly to the swollen tissue to shrink the cells. Simultaneously, the chamomile provides potent anti-inflammatory relief, instantly neutralizing the localized heat. By clearing the hair and cooling the skin, the hotspot stops expanding. You now have a stabilized, breathable wound ready for targeted treatment. Now we enter the dry and draw phase. Treating an actively weeping sore requires completely different rules than treating dry, flaky skin. First, a critical warning: never apply apple cider vinegar to a raw, open hotspot. While it is a popular home remedy for generalized itchiness, the high acidity will cause agonizing pain on broken skin. Applying coconut oil to an actively weeping spot forms a barrier that seals in moisture. This blocks oxygen and accelerates bacterial infection. Instead, apply droplets of alcohol-free witch hazel. This safely forces the skin tissues to contract and allows oxygen to flow freely. For particularly stubborn, oozing hotspots, you can also dust the wound with a 50-50 powder mix of bentonite clay and colloidal oatmeal. Bentonite clay is a powerful drawing agent. It absorbs excess fluid and extracts localized toxins, drying the hotspot out in a matter of minutes. Mastering this drying phase removes the very environment the bacteria need to survive, clearing the biological path for cellular repair. You can only move to the final phase, barrier repair, when the hotspot is completely dry to a touch and actively forming a scab. To repair the skin barrier, you need a regenerative agent, like medical-grade manuka honey, rated MgO 400 or higher, or 100% pure, fresh aloe vera gel. Spread a very thin, breathable layer directly over the newly formed scab. If you use the honey, this animation shows the active compound, methylglyoxal, at work. The MgO molecules break apart the protective bacterial biofilm, lifting residual infection out of the tissue, while triggering a cascade of healthy new skin cells beneath the scab. Because manuka honey is highly palatable, your dog will want to lick it off immediately. Distract them with a high-value chew toy, or take them for a walk to let the honey absorb. Switching from astringent drying agents to these regenerative salves at the exact moment a scab forms completes the external healing loop. You achieve clinical results without relying on synthetic steroids. The physical results of this protocol are clear. A fiery red sore transforms into a calm, dry, resolving scab, with hair beginning to return. But external healing is only half the battle. If your dog suffers from recurrent hotspots, the skin is acting as a warning beacon for an internal imbalance. These recurring sores are often triggered by unaddressed food sensitivities, hidden systemic inflammation, or simple environmental factors, like moisture chronically trapped in a thick undercoat. To prevent future outbreaks, rigorously dry your dog down to the skin after swimming or bathing, and investigate anti-inflammatory dietary adjustments, like adding omega-3 fatty acids. By maintaining a well-stocked herbal apothecary and understanding the distinct biological phases of a skin infection, you can provide your dog with immediate, compassionate relief while fostering vibrant, resilient skin health from the inside out.